Hello, you're watching Insanity G96 and Happy New Year! Welcome to my second book review, the book review of Harm's Way by Craig Evans. This is the first novel in the Way saga, and I just want to show you this cover because Craig, the author, actually designed this as well. And also, I originally read this on my Kindle, but I had to buy the paperback copy because my review is actually on the back, which I was quite chuffed about. This story follows the main character of Kieran Way, a teenage boy who's coming to terms with a change within himself. He is described as an outsider with only one or two really good friends, such as Ben and later on Skye. And he is incredibly intelligent. He is literally a walking encyclopedia, and I like the way Craig has actually included lots of detailed facts about a whole range of subjects that I personally wouldn't have that extensive knowledge on, so it was quite nice to learn as well as read and enjoy the reading experience. The novel follows the storyline of Kieran's self-discovery, but it also intertwines with his meeting of Skye, and she is literally his dream girl. It's supernatural with a hint of romance, but it's more than just romance. I don't want to give anything away because I highly suggest you read this book, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone out there, but it's more than meets the eye, definitely. So I'm going to talk about the things I liked about this novel. And the first thing that I really like about it is the way Craig has created his own world. Not just because of the fictional town of Northville, but also I think it's been really aided by the fact he's included a glossary in the back of all the new abilities that he's created. And they are new, most of them are, apart from Mind Reader. They are original, they are fun to read. I know there are more in the next two books. I thoroughly enjoyed reading them, and it adds an extra element to the supernatural genre, that it's not just the same powers being repeated over and over again, because who wants to read about that? You want something original and unique, and this is definitely it. The second thing I really liked about this book were the characters and the way they had been developed. Kieran is great. You can see he's an outsider straight away, but you really root for him, and there's a scene that I don't think it's really spoiling much, where he gets to beat up the school bully, and I just absolutely love it because you're really rooting for him, and I think people can identify with him quite easily. Even though he's got something that sets him apart from other people, Craig's done a really good job of making his characters relatable. As much as I like Kieran, I really loved Skye, and I think I identified with her more than I identified with Kieran. Not just because we're both girls, but because she is so badass. She is incredible, she's fierce, she's a bit of a mystery, especially in the first book, but she discovers something about herself towards the latter end of this book, and it leaves it on a cliffhanger. It makes you want to read more, it makes you want to find out more about her. She's not a damsel in distress, put it that way. She is incredible. Character development links in nicely with the third thing I really enjoyed about this book, and that is the writing style. The main body is written in Kieran's point of view, which obviously gives you a greater understanding of the main character. But towards the end, we get points of views from Seth, Skye and Lucien. This makes you more intrigued about the characters, you find out more about them, you're allowed to empathise with them more, and it also gives a different point of view on Kieran, which is great, and not a lot of novels actually give you a different point of view on the main character. The writing style, I think, really fits with the supernatural genre, and Craig uses a lot of short sentences, which is fitting because it creates tension, it makes you want to read more. In some ways he's used it really well because it made me feel quite uneasy in some parts. There's also some bad language written in this book, which again I think makes it quite original to the genre, because lots of supernatural books are aimed at younger teenagers or young adults, and I think with bad language you appeal more to adults. It makes the book seem more grown up and therefore more suitable for a wider audience. Considering I don't read a lot of the supernatural genre, there really wasn't much I could find fault with. The only thing I wasn't crazy about was how gory some of the scenes were, and that is a personal thing. I'm really squeamish, I'm a big wuss when it comes to that. But the fact that those scenes made me feel so uncomfortable and itchy shows what a great writer Craig is. So that is my review for Harm's Way, and I give the book a 5 shapeshifters out of 5 shapeshifters. Now Craig has actually started his own YouTube channel where he's reviewing books and comics and graphic novels, so I'm going to leave a link down to his channel below for you to go and check him out. I'll also leave a link to his Twitter so you can see more about the books and the characters if you want to, and I do really suggest you looking into this book. You can get it on Kindle, like I've said, and obviously paperback. So the next book review I will do will be The Fellowship of the Ring, and that choice was up to you guys. I did a poll on my Twitter account at InsanityG96 and you guys decided for me to read and then review that. So if you want to get involved in future polls, just give me a follow over on Twitter. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!